we're, the pickup deployment to over 2/3 of our store fleet is probably the biggest investment in Omni will do, together with the supply chain capability of servicing both stores and final customers.
And you're also spending on distribution centers in Ontario and BC. Give us some details on that part of the plan. Well,
yes, we're going to be constructing 2 new distribution centers, state-of-the-art distribution centers with only capacity in Vaughan and in British Columbia, and also we're going to be expanding the capacity of our one of the existing major distribution centers in Ontario and Cornwall. And again, this is to address a faster deployment of merchandise, lower the lead times, and also infrastructure to support our thousands of small and mid-sized suppliers to get their products to every corner in Canada.
What would the employment footprint of those distribution centers be once they are up and running? How many people would they employ?
Well, the distribution centers vary between 900 associates, to 1,500 associates, more or less. The distribution centers have different levels of automation, but this is going to be generating hundreds of jobs during the construction and later on during the operations. Together with the distribution center, we are, we're announcing 150 stores remodels. That's rejuvenating some of the existing fleet of our stores, which will also generate a lot of local construction jobs, but at the same time making the stores future-proof for our stores to have a seamless in-store experience and omni or online experience.
How much different will a Walmart store look a few years from now than what it looks like today? Walmart stores here in Canada, how much will they change from the point of view of the customer?
Okay, for the point of view of the customer, we're aiming at to having a seamless experience in terms of the channel the customers choose to choose. So a customer will still visit our stores for a stock-up trip. Will have a similar experience than today, but probably more digitally enabled. In terms of how they finding the items or how checking out in the store. But that same customer also will be a customer. Sometimes will use our pickup capability, so ordering online and picking up in a store. And the other thing is through partnerships and our own home delivery. That same customer many times will buy online to be home delivered to their home in a seamless way and and a very safe way. So I think that is giving customers different options to shop, however they will want to shop.
Walmart says in its announcement that it is not going to, in its words, compromise on everyday low prices. Walmart, of course, known for its price competitiveness. Is it a challenge to roll out a multi-billion-dollar spending program and keep prices as low as they've been in the past?
Well, Paul, we celebrated 25 years in Canada last year, and what a great legacy of really lowering the cost of living in Canada. We are, reaffirming that conviction of everyday low price for our Canadian families. Saving them people money and helping them to live better is our purpose, and that doesn't change no matter how much technology or new ways of shopping we incorporate. We have an everyday low cost operating culture to be able to sell for less, and that's what we do every day.
Can you give us a sense of what recent trends have been in Walmart Canada's online sales? What's the growth trajectory been like recently in online sales at Walmart Canada?
Well, yeah, that obviously with this disruption with COVID-19, the e-commerce space really grew, disruptively. In the case of Canada, especially on online grocery. 1/3 of Canadians purchased online grocery for the first time. That is huge, and I can tell you that that without too many details, are now selling in online grocery what we thought it was going to be in 2024. So, a huge, challenge, obviously, to serve so many customers, with such a peak in orders. But at the same time, the teams have done fantastically to increase capacity, maintain customer service and our everyday low prices. So we're very confident that this investment is addressing that e-commerce growth opportunity.
And the company also says, lastly, that it has struck new partnerships with some Canadian technology companies. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Well, when it comes to, and it's not only happening in Canada, everywhere we operate, we realize that, partnering with, entrepreneurs and, in some cases startups, in some cases, well-established companies, makes us better and complement our offer. So we're especially in the supply chain space where we're adding, technology from local developers in new warehouse management systems. We're going to be investing in the stores, in a new self-checkout that will allow bigger baskets, because that's other thing that out of these new times, Paul, that baskets are bigger. People just stocking up a little bit more. So self-checkout, the traditional self-checkout became a little bit obsolete. So we're investing in new ones, and also some interesting development around checkout with me, which is allows customers to check out in different places of the stores with Walmart associates. So we're very very encouraged on working with partners that could bring disruption, agility to our business. So we invite local companies to contact us and keep on looking for opportunities to better serve our customers.
Horacio Barbeito, thank you very much. He's CEO of Walmart Canada, talking about the company's $3.5 billion spending plan in this country.